Welcome. Today we're continuing the Gintama journey with episode 80 and 81. The last two episodes of the Yagyu arc. Let's see how it will end. Yeah, I'm excited. As always, if you enjoy the content I'm making and you want to support this channel, you can head over to my Patreon. Link is in the description down below. Thank you, by the way, to all my Patreons for supporting me. And yeah, join the Discord server if you want to talk or just hang out, have some fun, and subscribe if you want to see more. So let's get into episode 80. Again, another amazing episode. This arc is really blowing me away. It's so good. Especially the episodes before, first four ones, they were really good, but they didn't have this much depth and emotional weight. Ooh. There was I don't know how to put it in words. But first of all, the reveal that Kyubey is in fact a woman, a girl. Why did I know that in the beginning? Why did I know that? Maybe at first it did seem obvious. But yeah, now it's confirmed. Kyubey is a woman. Also the reveal of, or the addition of, the backstory, the grander picture, so well done. In general, the music in this episode, the visual fidelity, the environments. I said the bamboo forest is something I really love to see in fiction, but also the forests in which Kyubey and Hijikata fought. Beautiful autumn colors. Yeah, just all around beautiful episode, visually and thematically. I kind of did understand where Kyubey was coming from in the beginning when we saw the first flashback. As I mentioned, Otai was the one who was there for her, who in a way saved her. And now she's devoting her life to Otai. And that was understandable, but this episode really reinforced that notion. It's not really Kyubey's fault. It was drilled into him that he should be like a boy or behave like a boy. And of course for obvious reasons, because the heir to the Yagyu clan has to be male, right? It's just tradition, social beliefs that's just very entrenched into society. That's very true for the real world, where that has changed a lot, which is a good thing. That there's a lot of women in position of power. But there, in some cultures, in some countries, it still remains the same. Still the old ways. The strong men have to lead, and the women have to support them, be by their side. Which is a very primal way of thinking. Of course, back when human beings were gatherers and hunters, the roles were clearly separated. And that then it was important that the women were gatherers and the men were hunters. And in that whole circumstance, it was, yeah, that's just what had to be, right? But as society evolved, as society changed, that importance of men being the ones who get the food is disappearing. Of course, because we're living in a society where it's not dependent on that anymore. We can go to the supermarket, just grab some food, come back home, and that's it, right? So in advanced cultures in Western society, I think we're on a good path of equality. That being said, I do think equality in the last few years has changed for many people, because there's extreme feminists, social justice warriors, which I do think for the extreme ones is nonsense. Now that is a very complicated topic, and I don't want to offend anyone, but in that case I do think that gender has become too important. Like, we're not seeing the human being, or even beyond that, who we are as, what are we, right? Beyond human beings, beyond thought, beyond body, beyond life story. A very spiritual topic. But now that's also very black and white, seeing someone who is male, seeing them just as that, as a man, and someone who is female just as a woman. So it's kind of a reverting back to the old thinking. But yeah, I'm going off the track too much, rambling too much. It's only natural that Kyubey had to be drilled into her, that he that she should be like a boy. So I don't blame, I don't blame anyone. It had to be done. That was the only possible outcome. Yeah. But Kyubey herself said, I just can't be a boy. I just can't. Collapsing under the pressure. That is so much pressure. Taking that position of authority, living up to many people's expectations. That can crush someone's spirit. So I'm not seeing Kyubey as the bad one anymore. The one who is very selfish. Of course, it still is selfish, but naturally, the reasons are much more clear now. It's much more, his behavior is much more, justified also, but more so understandable. As I said, don't underestimate the Gramps grandfather. He's amazing. Very much reminds me of Yoda, because one of the characters mentioned, the name Yoda in comparing him to the grandfather. I think that was the case, yes. So it is very true. Very agile, very nimble. The old small guy. But I just love his character. He's so cool and funny. I am gaining so much more appreciation for Otai as a person. Not showing her feelings, always smiling. That was something that we never really noticed. I did always get the feeling that she is hiding something. I do also believe it was mentioned before in one episode. Don't know when it was. Or I'm just mistaken. I don't know. The relationship of Otai and Shin is incredible. Such a strong bond. And it's almost making me tear up. Just thinking back to the moment they all came out. Kagura, Gin, Kondo, Sogo. They all came out to fight, to help her. And she was seeing that with her own eyes. That made her really realize they are here for me. They are doing this for me. Because we are not just friends. To me, they're not just friends. They're a true family. And this is so beautiful. The only feeling I get a comparable feeling to this unity, this just feeling of family is from One Piece with the Straw Hats. They also have such a deep bond. They are like a true family, and this is true for Gintama. You know, when we're getting to the end, I'm gonna miss this. And I'm gonna miss them all. I can already tell. If it's going like that, and it's not even you know, we're still pretty much at the beginning. And I have already developed so much attachment to these characters. I think there could be a lot more to say. I'm recording this right after the episode, which is not what I usually do. Usually I leave some time between the episode and the review, so I can just gather my thoughts, structure what I might say. But this is just pure spontaneity. Yeah, I might miss something. I might add that later, but for now, I said what I wanted to say. This episode felt so good. It feels like I am embraced by love and warmth. Oh, right. One more thing about love. Very interesting topic. The difference between romantic and true love. I did say that Otai, in my opinion, does feel a deeper connection. And Kyubei as well. But it's also, there's also the romantic side to it for him. But Otai is not really romantically interested in Kyubei. Not from what I can tell, at least. And true love is that deeper connection that we all share. That profound understanding of being. It's not about just romantic interest or family connection, blood bonds, or genetic connection, anything like that. It's deeper than that. And of course you feel that more with your family members, your parents, your sister, your brother, your child. It's not the case for everyone. That is very, very sad actually. But you feel that. And in meditation you kind of it's not really a cultivation. It's not really creating love when you meditate more. It's just that it comes more to light, to the surface, the deeper understanding of being. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say about love. All right. Yeah, this review has been going on for quite some time. So let's get into the next episode. The last episode of this arc. Very exciting stuff. Yeah, let's get into episode 81. What an arc. What an arc. And what an ending to the arc. The perfect balance between comedy and just pure emotion. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. And all of you keep telling me it's only gonna get better. No words are coming to mind to describe what just happened, what I'm feeling. I did cry a bit. Otai having Kyubey in her lap. Speaking those words of understanding, of encouragement. It's okay to cry. So good. So beautiful. So heartfelt. What a roller coaster this arc was. Yeah, I just can't say any more about that. It's just what it is. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. This beautiful episode, this truly amazing moment. But what I can say about the second half of this episode, because very funny again. A very good change of mood, of atmosphere. That's what I needed after the first half. Yeah, but Otai is not no. Hijikata... Isn't Hijikata the one who always has issues with women or understanding women? He said she's playing hard to get. And a lot of women do that. Also a lot of men. Because it's just simply more attractive. That's the truth. So in that sense, he was right. But I do not think that is the case for Otai. She has feelings for Kondo. She has a connection with Kondo. It's not romantic though. It's not. I don't see that. I don't see that. We saw her coming, not specifically for Kondo, but for Shin, Kagura. That was good. That was good. Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't even like that if they were to enter a romantic relationship, Kondo and Otai. It would take away from the family relationship that they all share. It definitely would. So I don't want to see that. Also, I don't believe it's gonna happen. Yeah. Okay. Nothing more to say. For real this time. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Simply amazing. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, this video. If you did, leave a like. Comment down below what you felt when watching this for the first time, or when rewatching it. How do you feel? Does it still feel so emotional, or did it not at all for you? Which is very unlikely, I think. Everyone who has a heart is gonna at least feel something when watching this. Or is it even more impactful after having watched the whole series? Yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. And subscribe if you want to see more. Yeah. Enjoy your day, take care, and bye.